Hello YouTube, just got my permit for metal detecting in this forest. Only got permission for the southern half of the forest because I missed that the northern part of the forest has ancient archaeology. And what I'm going to do now, this is my first time out with my metal detector and never used it outside my apartment before. And I'm going to record my adventures. I'm using this, don't know if it will focus, but it's Tesoro Compadre. If there's any noise from the wind, I'm sorry, but it's quite a windy day, but it's a lovely day. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'll be back when I started detecting. Okay? Okay, I tried doing a little bit of detecting on my way over there. So what I found were about foot-long metal things in the ground, but I didn't want to dig them up because I found them at regular intervals, so I thought that maybe they were something to do with the construction of the football fields. So we have lighting. We have these lighting poles here. So anyway, I found a little path, a little gravelly overgrown path, and I decided to check around here, and I found interesting bleep. So I'm going to dig it, see what it is, and I'll come back to you when I've done that. This is my very first dig on a pretty distinct small footprint signal. So I'll be back when I see what it is. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, our first piece of trash. Don't know what it is, but it gives pretty good signal on the Tesoro. Don't know if you can hear. So yeah. Right, I had to adjust my bag. I have a shoulder bag which contains a couple of things. I have put together a little kit, but that's my first find. Piece of scrap metal. Focus. There you go. Right. Moving on. And there it is, folks. My second find ever. And it's a little nail. Unfortunately, I couldn't cover up the hole as good as the other one. The other one, I can't even see where it was. I tried to get a plug up, a tuft of grass to put it over the hole. Unfortunately, it just broke apart. I did my best. Can't always leave the place looking like you found it. Anyway, it seems like there's a lot of sand and a lot of gravel and a little bit of earth and a little bit of grass. But I'll carry on. Another little piece to put in my trash bag. Okay, see you later. Okay, there we are, my third find of the day. That is a beauty. It's a Viking hexagonal stud. No, it isn't. It's modern junk. I think it's a screw head or a bolt head or something. So yeah, but interesting. It was a top find almost. It was in the top of the plug, but the tesoro said that it was very deep. When I tried to lift up the metal detector, it said it lost the signal immediately. So I'm just learning how it works. So I thought it was really deep. So I made a really big plug, and it was right here. So yeah, third find, still finding scrap. See you later. And here we are, my first ever pull tab from a beer can or something. It's probably a pretty old one. I haven't used these for years and years. So yeah, I was right on the top of the plug when I dug it up. And we're starting to get a little bit of root action in here as well. Interesting. So yeah, pull tab, obligatory pull tab. Alright, see you later. Okay, so here's my first bottle cap of the day. Tuborg, Danish beer. So, upside down, there we go. Tuborg. Yep. So, people were drinking beer and watching football here, or as the Americans say, soccer, which is wrong because it's football. It's played with a foot. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to move on. And another pull tab, green one this time. Okay, I moved over to the playground, and I've been doing this stretch. Found bottle cap, very rusted, and a rusty screw, so I removed those. I'm very pleased about that. And I've found two Cygnus here, dug one, and it's let's see if I can get it in view. It's a little steel ball bearing, not so small either, but it's a steel ball bearing. Not sure what it's doing in a playground, but it's going into my... I have a little fanny pack where I put my good finds. It's the first good find today actually, so that's nice. And I also found another... had another signal there, so I'm going to dig that now. Well, that one took a bit of digging. Had to dig a pretty deep hole. I don't think you can see exactly how deep it is, but it's probably almost a foot deep. And what did I get for my trouble? A rusty screw. Yeah. Interesting. So, glad to have removed that. It's going into my trash bag. Okay. Okay, the kids in this playground have had fun. Smirnoff Russian vodka. And another rusty screw. Okay. Okay. I think I'll call it a day actually. I've been doing around here, digging up a few more bottle caps and pull tabs. Nothing really interesting. Also talked to a couple of little boys and their father, telling them what I did and showing them how the metal detector works. pretty fun. And yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Resting my metal detector there. And yeah, it's been a lovely day, quite hot in the sun. And I've seen some dragonflies around here. I don't know if it's I think the end of the field over there was pretty boggy, so probably why they are here. Lots of insects. Okay, I'll go to my car, and when I get home I'm going to do a little roundup, see what I found, and yeah, see you later. Okay, so I'm back home, and I thought I'd do a roundup, and this is what I found today. Of course, that's my first ever find. Not sure what it is actually. It's some kind of metal foil thing, possibly from a bottle. You can get metal seals around bottles, and yeah, so that's probably what that is. And of course, you always get the pull tabs. Various kinds, and you get the bottle tops, bottle caps, Tuborg, and Smirnoff, which is well, Tuborg is beer, Danish beer, and Smirnoff is Russian vodka. I don't know what the middle one is, too rusted to say anything. And that's a piece of foil I found, which I didn't record. And we have nuts and bolts and screws, nails, and that's about it. That's my first, and of course my best find of the day, which is a steel ball bearing, pretty big one. So that's what I found today, and I was only out for a couple of hours because I was at the hospital in the morning, had an appointment with the doctor. So yeah, my first ever finds with a metal detector, Tesoro Compadre. Okay, hope you liked the video. Bye for now.